Thank you. Tonight, I want to tell you a story. It's not a story about success, not a story about business, and not even a story about migration. I want to tell you a story about starting again. Because one day, life forced me to rebuild my life again. To rebuild my life from scratch, literally. Before the war, my life looked very different. I was the CEO of a very big financial consulting company in Gaza. We started with just 2 employees, but over time, we became 19 colleagues. I had a career, a dream, and a future to think about and plan for. Like most people, I thought that the life would continue moving forward. Like most people, the one day when it comes changed everything. Almost overnight, I stopped thinking about business plans, I stopped thinking about growth, and I stopped thinking about the future. My daily goal became something much simpler: finding, drinking water, finding food, and keeping my family safe. There was a period of time when I spent hours every day searching for water and basic needs for my family. And please think a moment of this. 1 year you are leading a very successful and big company. The next year you are spending your days wondering how to provide drinking water. Life can change faster than we can imagine. That period of time taught me one of the most important lessons in my life. Never attach your future to your circumstances. Because circumstances can change, money can disappear, jobs can disappear, businesses can even disappear, titles can disappear, but character remains, values remain, faith remains, and hope remains. Eventually, my family and I arrived or left Gaza before we arrived to Australia. People often ask me what it felt like in that moment. The truth is that it felt like standing at the bottom of the mountain. Everything was unfamiliar, everything was new. Everything had to be rebuilt, but something remarkable happened. People helped us. People opened doors for us. People were so kind and so helpful. And one of those opportunities I have was Rahma Health. Today I serve as a head of operations and technology at Rahma Health. Rahma Health was founded by Dr. Naba Al-Fayyad, who believed that multicultural families deserve access to trusted and culturally safe health information. Together with an incredible team, we have built resources that now reach millions of people around the world. Our work has recognized nationally, included with several awards, including Telstra Best of Business Award for the 2025. But let me tell you something maybe surprising. The awards are not what make me proud. What makes me proud is the impact. I have always believed that there is something called management by impact. Many people think leadership is about authority, but I disagree. I believe leadership is about leaving people better than you found them. When I managed my company in Gaza, that was my philosophy. And it is still my philosophy today. The most important question is not how many people work for you, but the most important questions are whose life became better because you were there? Did your family become stronger because of you? Did your colleagues become more confident because of you? Did your community become better because of you? The impact is the only thing that survives us. Few months ago, my father passed away. His death affected me very deeply, and it forced me to think about what remains after we leave this world. My father did not leave me like a large inheritance. He left me something far more valuable. He left values, dignity. He taught me dignity. He taught me humanity. He taught me resilience. Today, whenever I try to help someone, I realize that part of my father is still alive through those actions. And perhaps that is one of the greatest lessons of life. We do not live the life forever, but our impact can. And recently I became an author. I wrote a children's book called I Love You No Matter What. The book is simple, but the message is powerful. Every child deserves to know that they are loved, not because of what they achieve, not because of their grades or because of their success, but simply because they exist. Dr. Naba also wrote a very beautiful children's book called Coca-Cola Kindness. This book teaches kindness, inclusion, and belonging. Because if we want a better future, we must start with our children. We must plant the seeds today, not 20 years from now. This brings me to another passion of mine, the social cohesion. When I first arrived in Australia, I expected to meet people were different from me. But what surprised me was how much we had in common. They weren't different. I have met Muslims, I have met Jews, I have met Christians. I have met people from every single background. And the more I spoke to people, the more I realized something. Most people want the same things. They want safety, they want dignity, they want opportunity. They want a better future for their children. That is why I became passionate about social cohesion. Because division is easy, hatred is easy, blaming each other is so easy. I understand that building bridges is harder, but it is worth it. Every conversation matters, every friendship matters, every act of kindness matters. Because peace is not built by governments. Peace is built by ordinary people, people like you and also like me. People who choose understanding over fear. As I stand here in front of you tonight, I do not see my story as a story of loss. I see it as a story of rebuilding, a story of second chances, a story of hope. And if there is one message I want you to remember tonight, it is that never allow your current circumstances to decide your future. The chapter you are living now is just a chapter, it's not your entire life. Failure is not the end. Loss is not the end. Even war is not the end. As you see, it can be a start. Refugeehood is not the end. The end only comes when we stop believing that tomorrow can be better than today. I lost many things, but I never lost hope. And hope changed everything. Thank you so much.